You probably feel like you're being responsible. You plan things out, try to account for every risk and keep everything under control. That's what a serious person is supposed to do, right? But what if the opposite is true? In this video, we explore the philosophy of Alan Watts and attempt to answer the question, what if all your planning and attempts to control the future are actually what are keeping you from really living? Welcome to Renaissance Philosophy. Here you'll find videos on philosophy and everyday life, narrated by a real human. So make yourself a coffee, sit back and enjoy the video. Let's take a moment to think about how you approach your life. You've got a plan. Maybe it's vague or maybe it's detailed, but it's there. It's your idea of how things should go. It'll have the right job, the right relationship, the amount of money in the right account by a certain age. And when reality doesn't match that plan, you work harder, you adjust, you try to wrestle the future back into shape. Alan Watts called this out. He said we spend the vast majority of our mental energy not living in the present moment, but instead managing a future that hasn't happened yet. We're so consumed with security that we forget to actually exist. What Alan Watts seems to be saying is that the need for certainty is a form of paralysis. Because when you refuse to take action until conditions are perfect, until the risk is low enough, until the timing is right, until you've thought it through one more time, you're not being careful. Perhaps you're hiding, and you built a story that makes the hiding look like prudence. Watts noticed something basic about being human. We're anxious by nature. At its core, anxiety is refusing to accept that the future can't be known. We think if we plan enough, worry enough, and prepare enough, we can make life predictable. We think we can avoid uncertainty, but we cannot. The desire for security and the feeling of insecurity are the same thing. Watts is saying that your need to feel safe is tied to feeling unsafe. The more you chase security, the more you notice everything that could threaten it. You don't find peace by trying to control everything. Instead, you end up always on guard. You install the alarm system. Then you lie awake wondering if someone's bypassed it. You save the emergency fund. Then you start worrying it's not enough. You pick the stable career. Then you wake up at 3 a.m. wondering if the stability was real or just a comfortable illusion. The security project never ends because the problem was never a lack of security. The problem was the belief that security was the point in the first place, or even that it was possible. So here's what I want to ask you. What have you not done because you were waiting for conditions to be right? What conversation have you avoided? What project have you not started? What direction have you refused to move in because you needed more certainty first? Watts would say the waiting is the problem. The waiting is the symptom of the thing you're actually dealing with, the belief that we can make the future safe if we just think about it hard enough. You cannot. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can actually start moving. Watts is not making an argument for recklessness. He wasn't telling people to quit their jobs and act without thought. He was talking about something more specific. The difference between reasonable preparation and trying to control everything. It's the difference between making a thoughtful decision and putting it off again and again. Most of us know the difference. We know when we're genuinely thinking something through and when we're just stalling. When we're planning and when we're hiding behind the planning. The question is whether we're willing to be honest with ourselves about which one we're doing. Because the life you actually want, whatever that looks like for you, is on the other side of uncertainty. It's not completely on the other side of enough preparation. It's not waiting until the risk disappears. The risk doesn't disappear. The uncertainty doesn't resolve itself. At some point, you just have to go. Watts spent his life trying to wake people up to the present moment because the present is the only place where anything can actually happen. It's the only place you can act, create, connect, and live. And being obsessed with security keeps you out of the present. It makes you spend all of your time managing a future that might never come, and you miss out on the moment you're actually living in. So I'll leave you with this question that started the video. Are you holding back your own potential by trying to control everything? Because if the answer is yes, the good news is that, according to Alan Watts, the grip is yours to release. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.